When I first started using Flutter, it was hard to look for resources about how to change a video dynamically using the video player package, since the package does not support this feature. In this video, we will be creating a Flutter app that displays a list of videos and allows the user to select and play any of the videos. First, let's set up the project. Open your terminal and navigate to the directory where you want to create your Flutter project. Run the following command to create a new Flutter project: flutter create my project. You can replace my project with the name of your project, but for this video, we will name the project as Video Player. When it is finished creating the project, go inside the directory by running the command cd my project. Now, let's import the necessary package. We will be using the video player package provided by the Flutter dev team to play the videos. To import the package, run the command flutter pub add video player. Then wait for it to finish. Inside the main.dart file, remove every line of code that is not relevant to the project. That should leave you with the main function, myApp_widget, and the myHomepage widget. Second, let's declare the variables. Let's create a new Dart file called globals.dart. This file will contain all the global variables that we will declare. Inside, we will first import materials.dart and videoplayer.dart at the top. Then, we will define a list of video URLs that we want to display to the user by creating a list of strings inside a variable called videos. We will also define a video player controller object and a value notifier object with a type of a nullable future void callback. The value notifier object called video future is used to store the future returned by the play function, which we will create on the next step. This allows the value listenable builder widget to listen for changes to the video future value and update the video player whenever the play function is called. Third, let's define the play function. Although we will only define one function, let's create a new Dart file called functions.dart. This file will contain all the functions of the project, but for now, we will only define one. Import the videoplayer.dart and the globals.dart file that we created earlier at the top. Let's create a function called play that takes a URL as an argument. The function first checks if the URL is empty, and if it is, it returns immediately. If the URL is not empty, the function disposes the current video player controller object if it is already initialized and creates a new one with the given URL. It then initializes the new video player controller object and plays the video. Fourth, let's create the other widgets. This step is optional, but we need something that tells the user what the current state of the video player is, whether it is currently loading a video, or it does not have one at all. Let's create another Dart file called widgets.dart. Inside, we will define two additional widgets, blank screen and loading screen. The blank screen widget is displayed when no video is selected, and the loading screen widget is displayed while the selected video is being loaded. These are just stateless widgets and are purely used for visuals, so you can create your own widget or pause the video right now to copy the code. Fifth, let's modify the myHomepage widget. Go to the main.dart file and inside the myHomepage widget, we will create a column widget at the body of the scaffold. And we will display the video player at the top and the list view at the bottom on the children of the column widget. This is optional, but you can wrap the column widget with a safe area widget to ensure that it is not blocked by creative physical features of a device's display such as camera notches. Sixth, let's create the video player. At the top of the main.dart file, import the videoplayer.dart, globals.dart, and widgets.dart. For the video player, we will use a value listenable builder widget to listen for changes in the value notifier called video future, which holds a future or null as its value. Inside the value listenable builder, we will use an aspect ratio widget to create a widget with a specific aspect ratio. Set the aspect ratio property to 16:9. On the child of the aspect ratio widget, let's use a ternary operator which checks if the video notifier has value or none. If the value is equal to null, simply return a blank screen. If the value holds a future, we will use the future builder to allow us to build a widget that depends on the result of the future, specifically the play function. Set the future property to the value of the value listenable builder. Inside the builder property of the future builder, create an if statement that checks whether the future is complete. If it is, return a video player widget with the video player controller inside. Or else, return a loading widget to represent that the selected video is being loaded. Seventh, let's create the list view. Go back to the top and import the functions.dart file. To create the list view, use an expanded widget, then set the child property to a listview.builder widget, and set the item count property to the number of items in the video's list. In the item builder function, return a list tile widget for each item in the list. Set the title and subtitle properties of the list tile to display the video's title and URL by accessing the elements of the video's list using the index parameter given by the item builder. To allow the user to select and play a video, set the untap property of the list tile to a function that sets the video future's value property to the play function with the video URL. Now let's run the app. On the status bar at the bottom of the screen, click the devices and choose your emulator, and wait for it to load up. Open the terminal and run the command flutter run. This process will take a while depending on your system. And that's it. You now have a dynamic video player that allows the user to select and play any of the videos in the list. Subscribe for more videos like this one and comment what you want to see next. This has been Code in Awe, and thanks for watching.